我哋見到阿 Pat Pat 嚟啊，橋本愛 Pat Pat 同 Mini。
我有得飲同食先啊。好啊。
仲有蚊同小德。
Alright, good afternoon everyone. Konnichiwa. So thank you for coming to the tea ceremony demonstration. First, we, the Japanese Canadian Culture Center, acknowledge that we are hosted on the traditional territory of many nations, including the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Anishinaabe, the Chippewa, the Haudenosaunee, and the Wendat peoples, and is now home to many diverse First Nations, Inuit, and Métis peoples. We are students of the Ulasenke branch of Channel U, or the Way of Tea, and we study here at the JCCC. First of all, I would like to give you some history of the tea. Channel U, the Way of Tea, also known as Chago, is the art of making and sharing tea. And it is a unique Japanese practice which has more than 500-year history. In the 12th century, green tea was brought over by Chinese Buddhist monks and was used as herbal medicines. The great tea master Senno Rikyo redefines and unifies various ceremonies and philosophies into what we know today as Chado. He reinforces the tea ceremony's roots in Zen Buddhist philosophy. The way of tea is still both a cultural and spiritual practice. The idea behind the tea's practice is to learn to control ourselves and to enjoy each other in a way that is not said in words, but by deeper understanding and appreciation. And now I would like to talk about the tea room. This tea room here is set up as a demonstration purpose. In real life, tea rooms are surrounded by walls, okay, like an actual room. They can be held in smaller rooms with tatami surrounded by walls, or in an open setting like in a garden as well. A key element to the tea room is the tokonoma, or the alcove, which is over there. It typically displays a hanging scroll and a flower vest. The decoration is set up by the host to create enjoyable moments for the guests. So the theme could be seasonal or something meaningful for the guests, or specific to an event that they're hosting for. Today's flower is the peony. Peony on the tree, not the one on the ground. The scroll hanging there today is wa kokoro. Wa means harmony, peaceful, relaxing, and is also used as an adjective to describe something Japanese, while kokoro means heart, mind, and feelings. Wa kokoro together means to have a heart and mind full of harmony and peace, which is important in Channel U to the host as well as to the guests. And now we're going to talk about the tea part that we're doing. Otemala styles. Although the traditional ceremonies are performed on tatami mats, some adaptations were made during Japan's period of modernization, and today's otemai is called the ryure. In 1872, approximately 150 years ago, the 11th Ulasenke Grandmaster Gengensai established the ryure style, in which tea was served seated at a table, made it easier for foreign guests and people who are not accustomed to sitting on a tatami mat. So we're about to begin. We will distribute sweets first, but please don't eat them yet. We'll let you know when it's time to have them. And please hold any question until the end of the demonstration. We'll have a little discussion after that, okay? All right. So the first guest, may please go ahead and consume your sweet. Your bowl tea is almost ready. Also, if you eat sweet and drink tea at the same time, it is difficult to taste it after. The main guest, the shogyaku, in the tea ceremony sits closest to Kuroma. They are typically of highest rank in the room or a guest of honor. They get served first and act as a representative for the rest of the guests. And today's sweet is called the kashiwa mochi. It's a type of sweet rice cake filled with red bean paste, and it is gluten-free. Please do not eat the leaf because it is very hard to chew if you try. That's where on each bowl there's a specific front where the picture or the there's a signage will be a little bit different. For some bowl, however, there will be no such thing, but this is just an adequate to do so. The turning is just to turn the front facing toward the guest, just to show the guest the front of the bowl. And when you do drink, maybe it's fun to try to turn it away from you, and that's what we usually do as well. And meanwhile, the host is preparing for the second bowl of tea, give you a little bit more background of the kashiwa mochi. The name kashiwa is the Japanese word for Japanese emperor oak. And everyone, please go ahead to have your seat as well. And your tea will be served very shortly. The tea leaves wrapped around the mochi is called the Japanese emperor oak. And it's believed that kashiwa mochi first appeared in Edo period around 400 years ago as an offering during a holiday which became Kotomo no Hi, Children's Day, as we know it today. So for a long time, oak leaves were used to wrap food. Not only are they large, strong, and durable, they also have antibacterial properties which help preserve the food wrapped inside. Oak leaves don't fall until the new shoots start to sprout. Therefore, people believe that it was protected by the god. This led to the idea that parents will live to see their children grow and the prosperity of their ancestors will continue. So the host will now proceed with the closing half of the ceremony. They will clean the bowl and utensils and take them away. You can consider how this next part is a mirror image of the opening section with some logical variations. A famous saying goes, "Ichiko ichie," one time, one meeting. It describes a precious moment that can never be repeated. We aim to grasp this concept in the way of tea and learn to better appreciate the present. We are grateful for this moment we share with you, and I hope you all enjoyed it as well. Please feel free to ask us any question if you have.